Hey man, I thought you'd enjoy this video. So you can see it's 27 degrees, and I'm getting ready to drive into McKinney. And these are normal houses here. There's some really nice houses. So I'm on Virginia Avenue. That's a little school. Look at the roads, man. I'm sure you can see that they're ice, bud. They don't have any equipment here, and it seems like every year. I hope you can see that. There's the analog brakes right there. This is solid ice right here. I got the brakes slammed. It won't stop. And they can't clean the roads off. So this is how it is. This is uphill here, solid ice. But I'm driving into McKinney Square. It's really pretty. Look at these houses. It's a really nice area. I'll drive you around a little bit and see some of these beautiful homes here. And the square starts right up there where you can see the Grand Hotel. It's that hotel I'm centered on right there. And then that's the square. You can see the lights and stuff. There's a little park here. They put flags in here during country events and stuff, national events. Our favorite little restaurant is right there on the right. You can see the red awning. It's called Spoons. I'm centered right there on it. And then again, you can see this is solid, solid ice. I'm sliding downhill. That's our favorite little restaurant called Spoons. And this is the square. This is the old courthouse. It's turned into, I'm not even sure what it is now. But I'm not sure. You got a clock tower up there. You can see the clock tower. I gotta get these wipers on. You can see the clock tower up there. But this is solid ice. And the square, I'm gonna go around the courthouse here, but it goes down, the street goes down straight ahead there. Down there. We used to actually live, when we first moved here, there's apartments over there. Brand new apartments. And this is the square. And that's the old courthouse. Funny thing is, all the trucks have lights on them like that. So those aren't police, those are just, all their emergency trucks have lights like that. Square goes down that street and a little bit down that street, and then here's the main part of the square, this right here. I'll pause this a few times, but we always come down here. It's a nice little place. That little place there is called the Square Burger. No sign, no nothing, but it's one of the more popular places down here. They have great burgers. We don't need a lot of burgers anymore, but we don't need any burgers anymore. But it's a great place. Got construction going on down there. Now I'm going to show you some of these houses. Some of these houses are amazing, just off the square here. So we're going back out the same way that we came in. That's a little McKinney pub. That's a nice little place. I go in and play that golf game every once in a while. There's that park again. There's a big, beautiful house right there. There's a big, beautiful house through there. People fly lots of flags down here, and they normally fly the Texas flag with the American flag. And some of these houses, like that house, that's insane. That is such a beautiful house right there. These are pretty here. That's really beautiful. This house is really pretty. Very traditional colonial. I'll show you something really neat down here. And just all these are beautiful. Some of them are simple, but most of them are grand and large and beautiful. And we're actually right now, so we're on Virginia Avenue. You can see that. And we're headed west, straight west on Virginia. It's a beautiful house. Love all the flags. Oh, that was beautiful. I wish I could have shown you that thing over there. All right, I'm going to whip it around here. Barely. You hear those analog brakes clicking, and I barely stopped. There's that house. That thing is, it's just sitting there. No basement, obviously, if you can see that. There's a phone booth. Here's what I was going to show you. Oh, this is beautiful. My gosh, that's beautiful. Little house is beautiful. I'm in Savannah's car. This thing is four-wheel drive. It's unbelievable. My car it's front-wheel drive, but it wouldn't do very good in this. That house right there's got a little phone booth up front. It's for sale, actually. I'll let you look that house up. So that's on Louisiana Street. Let me get an address for you. But what I was going to show you was something really neat here. Obviously, the phone booth is really neat. I think I get the number of that house so you can look it up. These are horse. What's where you tie your horse? Obviously, that is very, very old. But that's where you tie your horse up back in the old days. There's a lot of these around there. I don't know that they've kept that many of them, but there are a lot of these things. You tie your horse up. I'm going to swing back around. I'm going to pause the video for a second, and I'm going to swing back around so you can see the house number on that house, and you can look it up. This is that house. Other side. Create the number on it. Can't see a number. It's an old house, I know that. You can look it up. It's on Louisiana Street. So it's 75069 is the zip code. It's on Louisiana Street, and it's a 1200 block, I believe, of Louisiana Street. So it's 1200 something. Louisiana and Bass, right there. You can see that. I think you can read that. There's one of my favorite houses down here. I'll show you in a sec. There's that house that is kind of lifted or whatever. Beautiful house. This one's beautiful. They're all really pretty. Maybe the other one is down a little further. I thought it was up here. I think it's down further. And now we're going right back in the structure. I must have missed that big, beautiful house. This is solid ice. Watch what I do when I turn. It does nothing, and I'm going uphill. So these little cut throughs here. The square is just up there, about 200 or 300 yards that way. Now we're going back onto Virginia Street. I swear I don't know where that big house is. We've already been through here. See that? laid sand down. Alright, dude, I'm gonna have to cut right across. I was gonna stop for that guy, but I don't think I could have stopped. And they have little simple houses, you know. These are almost like little J-town houses. Here, off the square. Brand new subdivision over there. Yeah, those roads are ice. Brand new development over there. Really nice houses, really nice homes over there. Now I'm kind of going back the way I just came. Yeah, her car is amazing in the snow. Of course, nothing will stop on ice, but her car is so nice in the snow. She bought this out in Ventura, California, from Darren. I don't know if you ever met my friend Darren Glinsky. He owns it. He used to be a GSM, and then he bought an Acura store. So we were out there doing work for him. We bought this. I think you saw the car last time we were in town. It's really funny. There's like a mix of like shacks and, you know, $1 million houses all in the same little neighborhood. And obviously they're continuing to upgrade this neighborhood. There's this one giant house, and I think I keep missing it. I don't know where it is. It's a giant colonial house. I think there it is. No, that's not it. That's not the one. That's a beautiful house right there, but that's not the one I'm looking for. That's a beautiful house right there also. I swear I don't know where that big giant house is. Somebody lost it. That's a neat house. This might be it up here, but I know there's one really neat looking house up here I'll show you. That's a school. And this is just, I mean, the brakes locked completely, will not stop. That's a really pretty house right there. Really, really pretty house. All right, here's the Cloney house. I finally found it. It's right there next to this house. Is that one? It's like a museum. Really pretty house. I'd say these are not unlike houses in Bardstown. Some of these. I know you have some big, beautiful houses in Bardstown. Back into the square, and I'll show you now where. Oops. There's historic McKinney Square. The dude right here, if he's not careful, he will slide right into me when he tries to stop. Because this is slick right here. This is all ice. There's spoons again. Turned left there last time, but we're going to go straight through here. That's where we used to live. The apartment straight ahead there is called Davis at the Square. When we moved here, we moved in there, and then the pandemic hit, and that's when we came to Louisville. That first room, the colors change on the right. That was our apartment at the very top. And there's the square. I'll show you a couple more big houses, but I'm gonna pause it for now. Dude. There's another one of those little things apparently that got hit and knocked over. That's sad. That thing is historic. I think that's still, but it doesn't have a little post on the top. The horse hitch or whatever. Doesn't have the little post on the top. I'm still down at the square, but I'm gonna show you one of our little favorite little places. This is the old jail. This is now a lawyer's office, but this little building right here is the old jail, and it's like I think it says 1840 or something. There's the old jail door. That's the original jail door, and you can see how old all the stuff is here. But this was the Collin, Collin, Collin County Jail. And they kept the old stuff here. That same old door right there. And they still have bars on the windows there. If you can see that. There's bars on those windows. Not on those. Just a very old jail. Pretty cool. There's Cadillac Pizza right there. And then they have the McKinney Police Substation. Back on because this road is solid ice. It's just a spin right there. They don't do anything, man. I mean, so they put a little sand right here on some of the roads, like not that many, there's a little sand, so they put the sand out. But most of them there's not sand at all, just it's a road with ice on it. Big church over there. That is a big church. So that looks exactly like Savannah's car. That's a white one. We're in a silver one. That's the 75. That's north that way. And obviously south that way. I don't know if you ever saw this, a truck. Just about 5 miles that way. South. About 2 months ago, a truck was up there. Not just that down that way a little bit further, and he rolled off like into an area just like that and killed the driver. Had an accident with a car up on the interstate, and he flipped off. It's still a big black area. You can see that they have the Texas on everything here. All the interstates are marked with stuff like that. It's kind of cool. We're back on. Well, they got some sand here, but it just, most of the roads are just solid ice, and everything's shut down. Like, I don't know that anywhere is open, and that looks like pavement, but it's not. It's ice. And I'll show you the house we're renting. It's a pretty nice house. We got a really good deal on it. It's right right there. got that for $1,800 a month. That's a pretty nice little home. Heating bills are a little expensive. It's about $3,000 a month to heat the place. It's still the house. This is one of the nice neighborhoods in McKinney. A lot of nice homes. McKinney High School senior. That's really pretty. I mean, that's so big. If you look at from one side to the other, that is just a big house. That's a really big house. Like insanely big. Those are nice steps. There's the driveway. He's having no luck getting up that driveway. That's just a beautiful house. So that's 1509. I'll give you the address when we go by. Here. You can look that up and see if you find it on Realtor or whatever. 1509 Chancellor Lane. And we are in McKinney. I'm not sure the zip code here. 75071 maybe. That's all part of the same place right there. Even that right there. All right, man, I'm headed home. And they have put some more cinder out on some of the streets, so it's all good, man. Hope you're feeling well. Hope you enjoy the video. We'll see ya.